Yo, 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 it's your boy Cal, man. Back with another one. I'm here today to switch up my training, man. The 6 days a week PPL does not really fit my schedule as is right now, man. I got way too much stuff going on, and being in the weight room for an hour every single day is just a little much at this point in time. When this kind of stuff happens, I typically go back to 5-3-1. And the easiest way for me to set this up is through a little website called blackironbeast.com. So I'm going to show you this, and hopefully y'all can figure it out. So hit up blackironbeast.com. Type it in. You have a couple different programs. You got starting strength, you got 5-3-1, beyond 5-3-1, you got cube. I just go on 5-3-1, and then you have a ton of different templates to pick from. You got boring but big, which is basically the first one. You have a couple different like 2-day options, for mass, strength, and it'll change the accessory work for you, as it sees fit. You can either sort by pounds or kilograms. Obviously, I go by pounds. So you can either do your rep maxes, your training maxes, or your plus one set max. I'll just use my real rep max. For the overhead press, I'm not really sure. I hit what I hit 130, 115 for 5, like a tough 5. So I'm gonna go on my phone real quick and try to look up a 1 rep max calculator. 115 for 5. See, that puts me at 130. I know my max is. I can at least hit a plate. I know that. I should be able to do more than that, to be honest with you too. But we'll pull at 135 for the press. It'll convert it to a training max, which is like 95% of it anyway. My bench press. What did I hit the other day? I think that was 215 for like 7. So we'll see that. That gives me a max of 258, so I'll run that up to 260. Also not true, but it's like with 5-3-1, it's very good to start low, because you're progressing it every week. And that's what your AMRAP sets are for. You're gonna hit your AMRAP, and depending on how you do in the AMRAP, you add weight the next week anyway. You'll see. If you're not familiar with it, you'll see. But let's go squat. Straight barbell squat, I just hit 275 for like a tough 5. So we'll go there. 309, which I had 305 for like a triple the other day too as well. So we'll do 315 on that. Like I said, these are super conservative, and I'm like, with a straight barbell, I'm just kind of getting back into it. Like, you guys have seen me hit more than that on a Hatfield. You've seen me hit that on the SSB plenty of times. Like, I know I'm stronger than this, but like I said, I want to start slow, and the AMRAPs will help me catch up. My deadlift, what did I hit the other day? 315 for like 5. And 355. So I'm gonna hit 350 on that because I struggle with my deadlift. Like I said, I wanna start off slow with that too. And then it even like allows you to customize how many plates you have, so that it gives you a suggestion of like what plates to use. So if you suck at gym math, this is your way to go. Barbell is 45 pounds. I have 5 sets of 45s. Set of 35s, a set of 25s, 2 sets of 10s, 1 set of 5s, and 1 set of everything else. So then it allows you, it'll give you a general warm-up. So you can either just like foam roll, stretch, and do jump rope. Hit the DeFranco Agile 8. If you don't know what that is, I'll bring the article up. We can go over it as well, because that's what I usually do. Otherwise, another good warm-up would be the Wenning warm-up. If you guys don't know that, look up Matt Wenning, look up the Wenning warm-up. I might do a video on it eventually. So your main lifts, like the programming, like this is for the training max. So the fresher option will give you like a lower training max, probably 85% of whatever your max is up here. Your heavier option will probably be like 90%. And you can also change it from 531 to 863, which is more of like a power building rep scheme, and it'll keep the weight lighter on you. So we'll keep everything normal here, 531. And a joker set is like if you're feeling good that day, you can up your training max 5%, or like your last set you can up at 5%. And then you can work your way down. You can do pyramids or first set last. I usually do your first set last for an extra AMRAP, just to get that volume in, because it is kind of a low, like at the base level, it is kind of a low volume program. So here's the DeFranco Agile 8. Like we can look at the article, but it's all right here. Basically, you foam roll your IT bands, which is the outer part of your thigh. Your adductors, the inner part of your thigh. You do like a glute. You'll do like a glute stretch with a tennis ball or a lacrosse ball, and get like kind of sit on the ball and like work those knots out in your glutes. Rollovers, you kind of rock on your back. Like I'll do a video on it. Fire hydrant, mountain climbers, groiners, and then like a hip flexor stretch. So calculate the program here. Boom, boom. So week 1, and we're doing the triumvirate. Your boy can't talk right now. Basically that means you have 3. Try means 3. You have 3 lifts that day, and you just knock them out. And it's a real quick program. Like this, honestly, this will maybe take like 45 minutes at the most. You can even superset these to go faster. So basically it gives you your warm-up sets. You get 3 warm-up sets. So day 1 will be like my overhead press. Basically 50 pounds for 5, 65 for 5. And then your third set usually hit like a set of 3 or a set of 2, whatever. And then you get into your work sets. Your first work set will be 5 times 80, 5 reps at 95, and then 5 at 105, 5 plus. So you're gonna want to push this one as hard as you can. Say you get 7, 8, 9, 10 reps, and you should be getting like 10 on the first couple weeks. Then the next week you can up the weight, and keep track of how many reps you do, because that's the important set right there. That's the money set. I did first set last, so your first working set, you also go back down to that and do an AMRAP. And boring but big, you'll usually go back down and do like 5 sets of 10 with this weight, but we're just going to do 1 set AMRAP, and then we're going to hit 5 sets of dips at max reps. The reason I say that is because I don't think I can do 5 sets of 15 with the dips, and then 5 sets of 10 on chin-ups. Deadlift, same thing, 5, 5, 3, bang, bang, bang. You hit your top set, your AMRAP, and then you do your first set last. Good mornings, leg raises, bingo, bango. Same with the bench press, dumbbell bench. I will probably substitute this with something else because I don't have dumbbells at the moment. I mean, I do. I have a fat circus dumbbell that is loadable. I'll use that for the rows. But for this, I got some perfect push-ups, or we'll figure something out. We'll definitely put another chest movement in there. Squat, leg press. Obviously, I don't have a leg press. I'm going to use honestly, I should probably do single leg squats. I know it's going to be tough, but it's some single leg squats are a movement that I've been wanting to hit for a while now. Or I can put something explosive in here. Hang cleans maybe. I know it's not a leg press, it's not extra leg volume at that weight, but hang cleans, power cleans, or single leg squats there. And then moving on, second week you do your 3 sets. That's why it's called 5, 3, 1. You have 5, 3, and then your last week you hit a 1 rep max, like an AMRAP. So that's basically how it goes. We will fill these in as we go, and then week 4 is usually a deload. You don't always have to take a deload here. Like you're starting with the weights light enough that you might be able to just re-enter your weights and then start over. And the beauty of this programming is that you can literally just run it like for eternity. Switch up the accessory work. Maybe you could run this for 8 weeks and then switch up the main lifts too. Like it works for every lift, man. You can literally use this 531 programming for every lift. So that's how we're gonna do it. My last couple workouts were just me gauging out where my strength levels were at the time. Like I said, I'm in the middle of a big cut. I've lost like 30 pounds at this point, and like a lot of my strength to go with it. So this is how it's gonna work for a while now, and hopefully you guys love it and you guys follow the journey with me, because I'm excited to get this moving. Excited to get these weights back up to where they normally are and where they should be. Like my all-time max for most of these lifts, like I've hit, I know it seems ridiculous, but for like a push press, I've hit 225, 235 on a push press. I don't know what that would equate to in a strict press. Bench press, I've hit 355, 345 with chains, and that wasn't even that long ago. My all-time squat PR, like barbell squat, is probably like 445, 435. And then deadlift, I've hit 455. But right now, like I feel weak, man. I feel better, like my knees, my joints, my everything, like my cardio, my basketball, it all feels better. However, I am weak right now. So I think I'm about 215 right now, 217. Normally I sit around like 240. So, and it's only been probably 2 months, 3 months that I've lost all this weight. So it's kind of a crash diet, and I'm definitely paying the price as far as my strength goes. So anyway, that's how it's gonna go. Thank you for watching, and like always, remember to like, share, and subscribe, and I will talk to y'all later.